All right, so yesterday we learned slope point form. Today we're just going to kind of refresh that, and we're going to compare it to slope intercept form. If you're in ISS or DAP, I don't have these notes for you, so just pay attention, and then I'm going to go over the assignment in just a minute. So just watch this. You won't have to fill it out. All right, so let's look at the direction. You guys watch me read directions. Write the equation of the line that passes through the points in what form? Slope intercept. That means y equals mx plus b. Could we just use stat? Yes, so everybody go to stat. Edit. I should see everybody participating. I'm going to put in 3 for the first x, 5 for the next x, 4 for the first y, and 8 for the second y. Stat calc, option 4. Y equals 2x minus 2. This is called slope intercept form because they gave us the slope and the y-intercept. So this is the slope. This is the y-intercept. Now they want us to put it into point slope form. Well, we already know that the slope is 2, and we would only need to use one of those points. So the slope is 2, and which point do y'all want to use? 3, 4. All right, so we're going to put it into point slope form. So let's write point slope form right over here. Y minus y1 equals m, open parentheses, x minus x1. So all we would do is write these points in. So I've got y minus, what is the y value? Equals the slope, open parentheses, x minus the x value, which is 3. Now what they want us to do is take this equation and rearrange it to slope intercept. We should get what? This answer. Are y'all with me? So I want to show y'all that it is the exact same equation. So we're going to take this, rewrite it right here. Y minus 4 equals 2, open parentheses, x minus 3. And what we're going to do is we're going to distribute and then rearrange. Are y'all ready? So I have y minus 4. I need to distribute the 2, so 2 times x is. And then 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. All right. I need to get the y by itself, so how would I get rid of minus 4? And whatever I do to the left, I have to do? All right, so I have y equals 2x, and what is negative 6 plus 4? All right, look at this. Did I get the same answer for slope intercept? So what I want y'all to understand is point slope is going to give you the exact same equation as slope intercept if you were to rearrange it. Yes? So why do we want to learn different forms? Because we want to be able to use whatever is given to us as easy as possible. If they give me a point and a slope, I'd probably put it in point slope form and rearrange it if I need it in mx plus b. Are y'all with me? Yes or no? If they give me point slope, if they give me this and they ask me to graph it, do you think I need to rearrange it, or could I just graph knowing the point and the slope? Right. I'm just trying to make your life easier by teaching you multiple ways to do these, and then you get to decide how to do them. All right, we're not going to do the bottom two. I just wanted to show you that it's the same as slope intercept. I'm going to pass out the assignment now, and then we'll go through it and do some. All right, put your name at the top. Let's write the equation form for point slope at the top so you have something to refer to. So y minus y1 equals m, open parentheses, x minus x1. If I'm telling you to write it, please write it. All right, what does the first part's direction say to do? Write in point slope form. All right, so I'm going to do number 1 with you. I have y minus my y value, which is 9, equals m negative 3, open parentheses, x minus, what's my x value? Good. Are there any double negatives that I need to fix? Is everybody listening? Do not leave double negatives on it, okay? Go to the bottom. What does this part's direction say to do? So you must do what? Graph it, or it's wrong. So in order to graph this, I need an m with a rise over run. So what is the slope of this equation? 3, because it's in the slope spot, and I put it over 1 to get a rise over run. And now I need a point. Remember that this number is the slope, that's your m, and the point is this right here, but it's the opposite, yes? So this is the x, everybody look, it's with the x, so this is the x, but it's the opposite of minus 4, which is positive 4. This is with the y, so it's the y, but it's the opposite of minus 6, which is positive 6. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is graph my point of 4, 6. They're counting by 2, so here's 4, 6. They are counting by 2s. Does everybody agree? That means every half of a square is 1. So this would be, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is everybody good? So when I do rise over run, I need to count by 1s because my numbers are odd numbers. Are y'all with me? So again, I would count 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Can I go up and right, or is there no space? So I'm going to go down and, because 2 negatives are actually positive. So everybody watch. I'm going to count 3 down. That's 1, 2, 3. Left 1 would be right here in the middle. Then I go 1, 2, 3, left 1, and there's 3 dots. Pay attention to what they are counting by. Everybody good? You could, I don't want to confuse y'all, but if you don't want to have to count like that, could you double the slope and it's the same thing? I could have 6 over 2, and then I don't have to count by ones. Does that make sense? All right, turn the page. You're going to do the same thing right here. So again, you need an M and a point. All right, let's go to the next part. It says write n, and it wants it in slope, point, and then it also specifies something else. What does it say? Using the, that means they want you to use this top point. That way that our answers match. On the whole thing, they want you to use the top point. You don't get to pick. Do not forget that. All right, so here we go. I'm going to do number 19 with you. I need an M and a what? And a point. They already gave me the point that I have to use, so I'm going to write that down. -2, 3. Now I need to find the slope by doing rise over run or stat. I don't care how you do it. Just be careful because look, this is all whited out, but obviously if this is over here, this is what? -5, -3. Same thing over here. This is -4, 0. Over here, guys, this is 1. What's this 8 right here? -8. It just got really whited out. And the bottom ones look okay. All right. So here we go. Rise over run. What are they counting by? Ones. And I'm going to like fill in my little lines. All right. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is my rise. Do y'all agree? And my run is 3. What is 6 divided by 3? 2. All right, so here we go. I'm going to write the equation. Y minus, what is the y value? Equals the m, open parentheses, x. What is minus a negative going to be? So plus 2. Done. All right, go to the bottom. What are these directions say to do? All right, using point slope form. So I need an m and a point. Oops, not m equals point. All right, I need an m and a point. Okay, you get to pick because, no, you don't. Look what it says, using the first point. So that's going to be, you have to use the first point. All right, so here we go. How am I going to find slope? How do y'all want to do it? Stat, that's fine with me. So go to stat, find that slope. You're going to get 0.25. All right, so here we go. Y minus 4 equals, what's my slope? Open parentheses, x minus 9. Done. Okay, turn to the next page. I'm going to explain this word problem. It says from 2000 to 2010, the number of 1,000 visits by people to Bryce Canyon National Park increased by about 23.9 visits per year. What did y'all just see right there? So what do you think this number is? That's your M. In 2010, there were 1,101.1 thousand visits to the park. What did they just give me? A point, but we don't use years. You have to say, what year would that be if we started in the year 2000? That would be the 10th year. So your point is 10, comma, and then that y value they gave you. It's the 10th year. So you're going to write an equation. Does it say how to write it? No, so you could write it in point slope. That's what they gave you, so I would write it in point slope. And then for part B, they want you to figure out how many visits were made in the park in 2005. So what year would that be? In the 5th year. So you're going to plug 5 in for your x. So you'll write your equation, plug in 5 for your x, and solve. Yes? Okay? At the bottom, they give you a table. They want to know if it can be modeled using a linear equation. What are you looking for? We learned this yesterday. If the slopes are the? All right. And then you're not going to do the one on the back. All right, get busy.